We're going to make a scene go from this to this. Whoa! Hey guys! Robert here. Now, lights in videos and recordings overall are the most important things. With good light, you'll get better quality on your videos. So we'll start by shutting all the lights off and starting with a clean black canvas to use. Now, the first light source we're going to use is called a key light. This is your main source of light, the one I have right here. A thumb rule of a key light is to put it 45 degrees from your subject. What you can also do is put it right at your side of the subject. But what this will do is introduce some unwanted shadows. It will make everything very dark for one side of the area. And that introduces the secondary light, the fill light. And the filler light is put on a lower brightness on the other side of the subject and increase the brightness of the dark areas. Another light you can use is called a rim light. Now the rim light is a strong light that you can use separate your subject from the background, making them essentially pop out more in the video. The best way of using the rim light is having the light on top of the subject from behind, highlighting the corners with a dedicated light source. I don't have a very good rim light. I just use my lamp that I have on the side of my desk when I'm reading to illuminate my front side a little bit, just to make it a bit brighter and separate me from the background a little better. Now, the best use of this would be from the behind or from the top. And last but not least, we're gonna need some sweet lights in the background. And what I use is my RGB lights that I have on my TV and under the desk to illuminate the background, making it a bit more dynamic. A disclaimer here, you don't really need all of these equipment. If you would get like two things, the most important things I would say is the main light source, the key light, and maybe something that I can use as a filler or as a sweet background popper, which is what I'm using here right now. So here you can see I'm using one light source as my main light, and then I have the other light over there as the background illuminator, making everything look a bit spicy. If you only need two, stick with those two. Sweet background illuminator and a key light. That's the best only two things you can get. Now, I know these lights can be very expensive. Some of them cost up to around $100. Around $100, $150, $200 even. Some of the more popular lights like the stream lights from Elgato. But you can make these lights for a very cheaper price. Around $20, $25. My lights cost around $25 what I made. I made these two lights that I have. The one there illuminating background and this one illuminating my face, my key light basically. I have a video on that, on how I made them from scratch and what you'll need the parts. If you would like to make these lights for yourself, I do recommend watching that video and making some for yourself. It was a really fun project and I'm super happy about the results and they work very good. Also, a pro tip is to use lights that are dimmable. Dimmable lights is very important when you're gonna do the filling lights on you. And also RGB lights are pretty sweet because you can just switch them out with some cool effects and everything like that. Also, recommendation is that you can switch color temperature of the lights. Now, mine is set to only white, this kind of clinical, very bright light. It's good, but it could look a bit more, something more warmer. But I can't really have that warm light. I have something more orangey. It works good too, but it's not the same as, you know, warmer white, colder white. That's a tip when you're buying your LED strips for making these lights. Switch the color temperature of the light also. It's very good. Turn off that light and I'll turn off my main light and then I'll use just my roof light or whatever. As you can see, this looks very bad in comparison. My face is dark, the background is lit, so you see the background a lot more than you see me. Close down your top light, boom, get your key light open, bam, I'm more lit up. This is a lot much better. If you use it in combination, as you can see before and after, even this is just 10 times better than before. And then with some sweet RGB, bam, you get that. I'm gonna turn that off. You get that really cool dimension there, which looks really nice. So that is some tips for you guys on how to manipulate light in your videos, make them more unique looking, make them more professional overall. As I said before, if you would like to make these lights, I have a video for that and I'll put the link in the description. You can follow along. That is all for this video. I would like it to be a short and informative one, so hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next week on the next video. Peace. Let's do this. RGB madness! Whoa! Whoa. Nah! Dancing.